Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Unscripted Hangouts. And today we have an amazing story of former U.S. Ambassador to the UN, Sichan Sip. Did I say it correctly, Sichan?
Yes, you did. Congratulations.
Thank you. Your story is you have such a close family. Your mother is such a great influence in your life, and your childhood was beautiful. So can you share a little bit about that, and then let's go into how the world changed completely?
Well, I was born when Cambodia was still under the French rule, and so my childhood and my teenage years were primarily a French influenced culture. They killed nurses, teachers, businessmen, government officials, military people, anybody who had not been with them during the so-called revolution.
And so is that when your mother says, okay, my son, run for your life?
That's when my mother, she realized that I was in danger because I was the first one to have a college education. I spoke French, I spoke English. I worked for an American organization. So she gave me her wedding ring and a scarf and a bag of rice. And she said, run, no matter what happens, never give up hope.
You make it to Thailand, you go through the jungle, and you're missing the booby traps, and you make it to Thailand, and from there to America, to the US and Connecticut.
That's correct. That's correct. I was in a refugee camp only for a few months. I was very lucky because there are people who spend years in a refugee camp. They have their children born there, and they never saw anything outside of the fences. But I was very lucky because the United States at that time decided to take a few thousand refugees, and I arrived at the right time.
What is that combination? What do you think it's, for people to succeed in life? Is it just faith? Is it luck? Is it like being ready for when the opportunity comes up?
I think it's a combination of all of these. Life is a combination of luck and fate. But my wife, Martha, she used to say that you have to create your own luck sometime. And people are lucky all the time, but you just don't pay attention. You go to a bus station and the bus arrives, you're lucky. You arrive at the bus station and the bus left, then you are not lucky. So it happens all the time, but you may not pay attention to it. So if there's no luck, then you have to create an opportunity.
I'm just curious about where did you find the strength to keep going when things seem really bad?
Well, I said a moment ago that I had nothing else left with me. I lost everything except hope, and that my mother's wisdom. So as Yifat mentioned earlier, I was very close to my mother because she brought me up after my father died. She gave me that wisdom of never give up hope. And even at the point where I had to jump off the truck, am I doing that? I'm doing that. Am I going to do it? It was a matter of choice. If I do it, there's a chance that I die. There's a chance that I survive. So I took the chance, a leap of faith. So if you believe in something, follow your passion.
All your sufferings, and we all have our share of sufferings, it sounds like everything is perfect today,
It's not a perfect world, but I'm very happy of what I've done. It's both my wife and I are happy. We continue to care and to share. We continue to help other people, and we never lose track where we came from. And I never forgot where I came from. So my wife and I go to Cambodia once a year first to make sure that she knows the country, and she has been to all the provinces except one left, and we try to make sure that the young people know what their responsibility is. It's a privilege to enjoy all of these, but you have some responsibility as well. Thank you. Bye-bye.